to another episode of the Pumped Up Podcast. Today, it is a Gym Bro Friday night special. We just hit arms all together.
Classic Gym Bro.
We've got Hayden back for a second time. Yeah. Hayden Gymspiration. And we got, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Lucas.
Just a fellow Gym Bro looking to catch a pump. How old are you?
I'm 17.
Okay, so you're 17, you're 9.
Yeah.
And I'm 69. The topic that we're going to get into today, that's going to be right after we finish the last podcast. I was talking with Hayden, and I realized that he had no idea that I was actually living in a house with Alex, Jay, Flores in like the Swole house and all of that type of stuff. But you said you don't even go on TikTok.
Well, I have Instagram Reels, so it's basically the same thing, but... Sorry. As far as like TikTok goes, I just had a sparkling water. I don't really scroll on TikTok because it's addictive, and I'm bad at posting on TikTok, and I don't know.
Honestly, I'm super surprised that you don't post more on there. It's like you could 100% have a ton of followers.
Yeah, I know. It's just like 1,000 followers on TikTok is like equal to like 100 followers on Instagram.
That is definitely accurate.
I don't know. I wouldn't say it's effortless, but I would say it's just like, I'm not good at it. That's why I don't do it.
I would say that the thing that's so good about like TikTok is just how viral things can go.
Right.
Things can go crazy viral. And then all of a sudden it's like you are like that guy for the rest of your life. And that can either be a good thing or a bad thing.
That's super
But I
true.
think in your case, I think it could definitely be a good thing. I think we need to get you on there.
We gotta figure out the algorithm, because that's how Max Taylor is literally like living it right now, because one TikTok video went viral.
Yeah.
And then, So.
Yeah, it's true. And it just goes from there. But yeah, I lived with Alex. I lived with Jay and Flores. And it's weird to tell people that I lived with Alex because he's blown up so massive before. People ask me, they're like, hey, like you should collab with Alex. Like you're a Christian, you like lift weights, all that type of stuff. And I'm like, yeah, well, actually we live together.
Right.
And they have no idea.
Wait, what?
Because like the TikTok lifespan of a lot of creators, like most creators make it big for like a couple months and then it just kind of like that's how my account was. Like I got like 300,000 followers and now I'm up to like 330,000. So it just kind of like plateaus. Like it's especially if you're always getting banned like I am. Right now I can't even comment on anybody's posts.
I get banned so much on TikTok too.
We had a little bit of a clip pop off. It was one of the clips that I edited from the last podcast. It was the part where I had Hayden rating let's hear whose physiques were we rating? Lex, Max Taylor, and Dylan. And everybody was really pissed off.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
It was so entertaining to read these comments.
They were mad.
Let's see here.
Was it mostly on Lex then?
It was, definitely. A lot of them were like Lex fanboys. Well, and a lot of them were like shitting on your physique, which I thought was hilarious.
Well, you picked like sort of a weird picture too.
Really? You didn't like that one?
No,
I was looking at that one. I was like, oh my gosh, it's crazy. Like, what kind of 15-year-old has a delt like that? It was just absolutely ridiculous.
Did you guys rate Alex too? Or?
We did, but I didn't put that clip up, so nobody got mad about it. Yeah. I need to edit it and then post it when I'm like unbanned.
Can you imagine the Alex fanboys, dude?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's gonna be insane.
That's gonna be nuts.
Alex like you thought Lex fanboys were bad. Get ready for the Alex fanboys, dude. They are coming in, and they are religious, literally.
Low, like in
they are
Alex.
Uber religious. Yeah. Get ready. Yeah. One of them says, let's see here. There were a bunch of people tagging like other 15-year-olds. Did you see that? And they were like, "This guy's way bigger."
Yeah, but they're like 5'6".
I didn't think
145 pounds.
I had yet to see one that I was like, "Oh yeah, he's bigger." This guy's like, Lex is definitely not listening. That comment has 600 likes though. Like the video has 16,000 likes. Really? It has 100,000 views. It's like, what are the odds that Lex saw that? Right. He like has stitched my videos before. Right. Like he's definitely watching.
Exactly. Yeah.
That was so funny
Lex
to
definitely
me.
saw it.
It's like all the people commenting, like Lex is definitely not listening. Like, and then they're tagging Lex. Like Lex probably saw the video.
Right. There's so many people tagging Lex, and they're like, "Yeah, he's definitely not going to see this."
That was absolutely hilarious. And then they were super pissed that you put Max in front of Lex.
Well, I just think Max is better upper body. Like, I'm not saying strength or anything. I'm not shitting on Lex at all. I'm just saying Max has better proportions.
He's definitely bigger.
He's bigger. He fills out his frame, and I'm allowed to have an opinion.
No,
you know?
I agree with
Like,
that. Lex
exactly.
uses a lot of angles too,
Yeah.
and Max is just a lot more natural in his photos.
Well,
So-
there you go. All right. Well, people like Max more. That's totally fine with me.
Sorry, Lex.
I would put Lex a little bit higher, but that's okay. Well,
Yeah.
one of the other biggest comments was the like, "Mom, we have Mogcast at
That
home."
one was so funny.
And then it was Mogcast at home is us just like chilling in my room talking on the podcast.
That's so funny.
Only the OGs know that I started podcast before even Mogcast
Oh, yeah.
started. I had the Pumped Up podcast.
Modcast started like not even that long ago.
Yeah.
Like-
I legitimately started before them,
Exactly.
and then like, yeah, obviously theirs did a lot better, and they were way more consistent with it, a lot more interesting. But that's not.
Well, they just live in like such a good area. We
Oh
live
yeah,
in
and they have
nowhere.
like two amazing personalities on there.
Right.
Like, don't get me wrong, I listen to like every single episode, but
Oh yeah.
I started before them, so don't get freaking saucy about that.
Yeah,
And
seriously.
people thought that we were like hating on everybody too.
Right. Like
It's so
once-
funny that when you like rate people's physiques, like,
Well, I was thinking of it like C-bum is 10.
yeah,
So not everybody's gonna be C-bum. You
Yeah.
know, like people like me putting Max at a 9 might have been a little high, comparing it to C-bum, dude. Because like
I would say yeah.
like C-bum is like the top tier, right? Like everybody will agree with me with that. And then so like basing everybody else off of C-bum, like yeah, if you base everybody else off of the majority of the population, it's like 1,000 out of 10.
do you guys follow bodybuilding at all? Have you been following like what's gonna go on in this next Olympia and like who's qualified and stuff?
A little bit.
I have
not
not,
really.
too much.
Okay. You guys aren't
Arnold
too
is
in-
competing again though, right?
Who is?
Arnold? No, not
Arnold?
Arnold.
Yeah.
Arnold's coming back.
Arnold's going back.
Who is?
What's his name? The other.
There's you guys know who Derrick Lundsford is?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
212 guy. He just got like he just got the special invite to open. So that was probably like one of the most interesting things
Yeah.
I've seen. I'm going to Vegas. It's in Vegas this year. I cannot wait to go to that.
I
It's
was-
going to be absolutely
yeah.
insane.
Dude, I'm gonna be in Vegas like literally a week before.
You should
For hockey.
stay. You should
Well, I
stay
can't
and do
because
it.
it's so expensive
To
hotels
stay in
are-
Vegas?
for a week.
What? It's not that bad. Dude,
like-
Vegas is pretty cheap for
It's like
hotels.
$150 a night
That's not that bad.
for a week. That adds up.
That's fine.
That
We'll
adds up.
split it. We'll split it.
You
There
can
go.
you can sleep on my floor.
I got you. I've done that before.
I'm
in
okay with
Boston,
that.
Dude.
I'll sleep by your toes.
I'm honestly okay with that.
All of Brandon's followers, dude.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, until I get unbanned on TikTok, we're
No
gonna
more-
have
no more
to
controversy.
we're gonna have to try to spice this thing up so more people watch on YouTube, and I'll try to post it on Spotify too.
Yeah.
I will. I'll try to remember.
Everybody's like,
to do
"Hey,
that.
can I listen to a podcast on Spotify?" I'm like, "Nah."
All right. So how things are going with the like power building that you're trying to do? I saw you posting like a bench press thing.
Yeah, dude. It's actually going good. I just got back into squats. So usually I have pain right where a hernia is developing.
What? Oh wait.
Yeah.
You told me that, didn't you?
Yeah,
Did you already
so-
tell me that? Okay.
Last physical I had, they were like, "You're going to have a hernia." So, but I squatted with a belt the other day, and 315 couldn't have been smoother. No pain in my hips, no pain in like any hernia areas. So maybe I'll stick with the belt.
So
and see where it
what's your
happens.
reason behind doing like the power building? Like, why don't you just like
I want to lift heavy ass
do
weight.
bodybuilding? Well, but I
Well-
feel like if you focus on bodybuilding, like if you prioritize bodybuilding, like you're naturally just gonna keep getting stronger because you're so young and you're so strong already.
Right.
Like you're just gonna keep getting stronger. Like do you really care about like hitting like a 700-pound like deadlift and all that type of
I
stuff?
don't know. I've like thought about that, so I'm like, so I don't know if what I'm doing is considered power building or if it's just like bodybuilding with compounds, because I'm still doing like sets to failure, drop sets, like controlling the weight, tempo stuff, but I'm just throwing in a compound I'm doing two like bench days, 2 squat days, 2 deadlift days.
Wow.
So
That's in a week? That's crazy.
yeah, well in 6 days, yeah. So like,
All right.
but I'm just throwing in compounds. I mean, it's not like crazy volume. Like the only crazy volume day I have is Monday,
Okay.
and it's like I think somewhere around like 25 sets of bench press. But no,
Wait. Per week?
no, like in the day. It's like, so it's like sets, not like workouts, but like 5. So I do a 5x3, 5x3, 10x3, and another 5x5.
No, he ran me through it and
Wait.
Oh no, that wasn't it. That was just my chest
Wait,
day.
you do 25 sets of bench press in one workout.
Yeah, but that's the workout for the day. Like that's the whole thing.
What in the world? That's insane.
I like bench pressing.
You do 25 sets of bench press on
Yeah.
your push days.
Well, not on every push day, but on one push day. I do 2 push days a week.
That's still ridiculous. Oh my gosh, that's absolutely insane.
It's just, well, it's like,
You don't get bored?
I do get so bored, dude.
Dude, I get so bored after like 4 sets of bench press.
It's so, like, it's boring, but then,
5 sets max.
like, well, I also progressive overload it, so it's like, well, yeah, now it's heavier this week, so I got to kind of dial it in a little more.
Okay, so you do that one in your garage, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I do that one in my
Okay.
garage. That's the,
All right.
So I do like, so I guess broken down for the most part, it's like 5x3 with touch and go, and then 5x3 with paused, and then a 3x10 of wide grip, and then a 3x10 of incline.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Are you like
That's
increasing your weight as you
Yeah,
go?
I try to go up 5 pounds on each every week. I've kind of been a little inconsistent about it, but
Okay.
it's like right now
That's
my
so
touch and
interesting.
go is
I've
250.
never heard of that before.
Like right now my touch and go is 250. Next week I'm gonna see what 252.5 feels,
That's insane.
and then my pause is 240
That's so crazy.
for my reps.
Damn. If you post that on TikTok, you'll have a lot of people telling you you're weak
Oh yeah, they will.
for a
Yeah,
15-year-old.
they'll be like,
so
dude, you're terrible. Like,
yeah, terrible
I
form.
bench pressed way more than you when I was like 10.
Yeah. Lucas, how about you? What do you usually do? Power building? You stick to the same thing as him?
I'm training for aesthetic.
Okay.
So I definitely do higher sets, higher reps.
Give me a high five.
In my opinion,
Loser.
I think, yeah.
He's the biggest out of all of us.
Yeah.
We're making fun of his training
No.
style.
Yeah, maybe we're doing something wrong. But in my opinion, you can just use your aesthetic physique like everywhere. Where power building, you can just like show off at the comp. You know?
Yeah, powerlifting's so interesting. I always screw myself up. Like right now, I can like barely walk around like because my hips are like slightly tweaked and like my lower back is like pinching a nerve, and like I know that it'll like pop back into place within the next couple days, but
It hurts.
I can't squat. I can't squat heavy. Like
Right.
that's how I screw myself up. I always screw myself up squatting heavy. Overhead pressing heavy. Dude, I've done some weird stuff overhead pressing heavy. Like weird like muscle tweaks.
Oh, yeah.
Like right in the middle
That's
of my back. Have you
terrible.
had that before?
Oh yeah.
That's
No,
weird.
like in my trap, I had the worst pain for like a week straight. I did like an overhead press PR, being a dumbass, and
Yeah.
then like a week straight, it was just like so like it would like twitch and stuff. And then like when I would be like working out or like doing flies and stuff, it would just pinch it every single time.
Yeah.
So I think it was something with like my shoulder blade, something weird.
Yeah, there's something strange that goes on there.
And I never wear wrist wraps or a belt. So
Yeah, I never wear a belt either. Even though you should go buy the whole strength belt
yeah,
because these
wear
things are
all those.
awesome.
We
But
wear those belts.
I do not.
They're also
use it.
lever belts too, so you'll do really well on TikTok when you hit
Yes.
you hit
And
your PR and
you
you're
can
like,
chink.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, it's a fantastic feeling for sure.
You hit your 315 deadlift and then
So, are we gonna get you to compete next year?
in bodybuilding.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Okay. I need to look up real fast because I can't even remember if the NPC canceled like the teen division because I heard something about that.
I couldn't tell you, dude. I know there's teen shows in Colorado, and there's also teen shows in Utah. So I was thinking I could go over there
I think
maybe.
that you could absolutely like crush a
think?
small show.
A 10
yeah.
on gear, you think? there's
Yeah.
some.
No,
There's
dude,
some.
you could crush it for
I
sure.
don't know. I need to fill up my upper body.
I think that you can pull it off, dude.
Maybe my back a little more. Get a little lat.
If we got you like bone dry peeled right now, what do you think you'd step on stage at? Like you're 170 in the morning, 180 during the day? Is that what you are?
I'm like 180 during the day. I was like actually like deprived of food when we weighed today.
Okay. So you're like 178 in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. So I'd say I step on stage, correct me if I'm wrong, probably around like maybe like 172, 173. You think?
I think it would be
I think
lighter.
like 160.
Yeah.
160.
Higher 150s if you
I'd
really
say,
push it.
yeah, dude. You can get there's a lot that you can pull off. I don't think you could go that
You think
low,
Yeah.
but I think
Yeah.
that you could get down to like 165. Okay, well just think about it this way.
yeah.
Just think about it this way. If right now, how much do you weigh again?
180, we'll say.
Okay, so if you're 180 pounds, right now you think you're 12% body fat, or no, you're like
10.
yeah, I guess you're leaner than that. Okay,
I would
I
say
think
10. Well,
I think that you're like 9.
Yeah.
Okay,
9,
but if you're
'cause
9% body fat and we wanted you to step on stage at like 5%, that's like, I guess I mean yeah, you'd be right around like 167 pounds.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Or somewhere around there.
Let me do the math. So
I mean, you would be peeled at 167.
0.09 times 180.
And the freaky thing is, you would probably look like twice as big.
Way bigger. Yeah. Because and then I wouldn't carry as much water too.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Dude, I'll be 100% honest with you guys. So I recently broke up with my girlfriend again, sadly. But yeah, so we separated for a little while and then we officially broke up again this week. But it has me like doubting whether or not I'm really gonna like push the bulk this off season because it's weird getting that fat and like feeling insecure when you don't have a girlfriend. Like I feel like I have to look sexier. You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel that. Yeah, for sure.
It's such a weird feeling. Like I went from, yes, I'm like all in. I'm going to get up to like 230 pounds of just like marshmallow master. But now I'm like really debating it.
Well, I don't know, dude. Like, let's be honest. You're probably like the Bachelor of Montana. Like,
Easily.
That is very
Like-
much, you see me living at my parents' house. That's
No,
very
but,
much
like,
not the case.
dude,
Definitely not. I don't
Montana.
know, man.
I mean,
if December comes and I'm weighing 230 pounds and I'm like struggling to walk around,
like Fat Derrick.
and I look at like my phone, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
and or I accidentally open up the front facing camera, and I see like that,
Just the face.
the triple chin, bro. I'm not sure. That depressive state might be too much, man. It might be too much for me to handle. Because I get depressed when I bulk. Because
Really?
yeah, dude.
I love food so much.
Cutting though. But your bulks are at 9% body fat. It's not fair at all.
Just play hockey.
I'm not gonna play hockey, dude. There's no way you can get me to play hockey. I can't even like ice skate. Just the basics.
Just skateboard.
Skateboard?
Yeah.
Are you trying to kill me? Oh my
Dude,
goodness.
I literally did a pop shove it at my house, and like I almost just hit my head
No,
on my
yeah.
rower.
Oh
like,
my
yeah.
gosh. Oh
Like I
my
was just being dumb, and I
goodness.
was like, "Yo, check this out," and then I almost like smacked my head on the ground.
That's super dangerous.
yeah,
That's ridiculous.
That's why. So
Okay, what
I
does
did the
that
math.
say?
It's 173.
If you were peeled.
So right now I'm if we say 9% body fat, that's 16% of my weight is fat.
Well,
Yeah.
you have to take out
So-
water weight too, right?
Right.
When you do that, so it might be a little lower.
Yeah. Well, I'll still have water weight on stage though, right?
Or
I
do
don't
you
know.
Well, so
I don't know
yeah,
what
that's
goes
true.
into prep.
You lose for me at least. I stepped on stage like 4 pounds heavier than my actual lowest weigh-in.
Okay.
So lowest weigh-in, I weighed in at like 186, and I actually stepped on stage at like 190, 191. Because
Okay.
you do fill back out.
Right,
So.
just-
yeah, I guess
Yeah,
I guess
exactly,
that
'cause
sounds about right.
I did 180 minus 16. that was 164 plus.
That's so weird to
9
think about
pounds.
that if you just like cut a couple of pounds from where you are right now.
No, I was thinking about it with my dad. I was like, if I just like lower my water and then like just like literally take like 2 weeks to cut, like I'd probably sit at 5% body fat.
So do you have like the goal of being like the youngest IFBB pro or whatever? Because like I know what's his name, Anthony Mattello tried to do it. There's been a bunch of people that have tried to beat Jeff Sides because he was like 19 years old, right? When he did it.
I thought it was Riley that had youngest IFBB.
Yeah, Riley was trying to do it too.
No, I think he literally did it.
No, Riley never
almost
became
positive.
a pro. Remember,
sure?
he died before the show. Yeah, dude, he died like 3
Rip.
weeks out, I think.
God.
Yeah,
Yeah,
seriously. Okay,
he definitely would have gotten it though.
Well, I don't.
And he would have been in classic too.
Oh yeah, he would have. He would have been a competitor.
He would have been a
in
classic competitor,
Like-
and not just like men's physique.
No.
2010 Jeff Syed, which was the standard, was a lot lower than it even is now. So
It's a funny story
sure.
about Jeff's side. So, do you know the account Gym Cells?
yeah, I've seen you tag them before.
Yeah,
I
okay.
haven't. I don't know
They're
what
just like
they
a
do.
meme. They're literally sponsored by Young LA, and they're just a meme page.
Oh really?
Yeah. So I commented on Jeff Side's post, and I said like, "Let's muzz the freaking night away."
Oh,
Okay.
that was
like,
awesome.
like as like a Ziz like tribute like cringy.
So
thing.
you commented this on Jeff's
Yeah,
Sides,
but it was like, and he just like liked it, but like
That's
it was
awesome.
pretty funny because like he saw that, and it's
That's
like it's like a
hilarious.
big joke going around.
yeah.
But anyways,
Did I tell you about how I met Jeff Syed?
no.
Or okay, so I didn't meet him. I went to the Olympia in 2018.
Yeah.
And I sat right next to him and we ate tacos
Yeah.
from like there was like this little taco truck thingy inside like the Olympia.
Right.
And yeah, it was a rip
you
off.
met
It
him?
was like $20. Yeah, I
Sort of.
met him, but I like didn't even introduce myself because we were sitting like at the same place for like eating food, and so I didn't want him to think that I was gonna like bother the crap out of him. Like I wanted to let him eat,
Oh.
but at the same time he like had tons of fans just like
popping
coming
in. I feel that.
in and telling like and like asking to take photos and stuff. And dude, he was like he's a strange person. Like he's a
can tell.
strange dude.
Yeah.
Like he's kind of an asshole. Like
You have to be.
it's
Yeah.
freaking like
Give
it
us
was
the
weird to
story,
watch
yeah.
him interact with all of the fans. Like a lot of them, like his fan, like people would like ask for a picture and he wouldn't even stand up. He'd just go like,
Oh.
and he wouldn't even like say anything. He's like. And I don't know. Like maybe when you're that famous, it just gets like super annoying at
Well,
that
I
point.
don't know.
For me, it was kind of weird though because he was always like an idol, and then like I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm sitting right next to Jeff Syed, and then just to like watch him have all these weird ass interactions with people was
Right.
like it just
Kinda
like
like-
totally humanized him. And at the time, I was standing next to him. I felt like way bigger than him. And I was 18 years old.
That's awesome.
It's really funny. I was out angling everybody at that 2018 thing. I posted like a picture of like me standing next to like David Lade.
Awesome.
And like my arm was like way bigger than his.
Well,
And it's just like
Lade's-
funny because
Yeah.
they're like people are actually a lot smaller.
Oh my gosh,
a lot
I noticed
smaller
that. I was
than
like
when you meet
studying-
them in real life.
Yeah, I was like studying David Lade's physique, like not studying, like, but
Yeah, you were studying
I
it.
was like measuring him. No, I was just like looking. I was like, you know, like he's got a great physique and he's very proportionate, but like it's nothing nuts.
Have you
I would
ever
say.
seen him hit
His
a
waist is
front
crazy.
double bicep?
No.
Have you
Not
ever
yet.
seen him hit like any mandatory stage shot besides like ab and thigh?
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
when he does like the hands overhead.
100%.
He has like a couple poses that make him look absolutely insane, but it's like on a bodybuilding stage. Like I don't think
Yeah,
people
exactly.
understand that like the physiques that you see on Instagram do not translate to stage
No.
like at all. If you go watch Callum Von Moger, he has a training session with Chris Bumstead. Go like watch them train next to each other. Like and it's the weirdest thing because you see Chris Bumstead and you see Callum Von Moger. And one of them looks way bigger. Like Callum looks way bigger than
Yeah.
Chris, but when Chris steps on stage, Chris blows Callum out of the water.
Right.
So it's like this weird thing where like even if you're a super big person, you can look super small on stage. But
It's
also
crazy.
if you're super small on stage, you can play with lighting angles and look massive on Instagram. So it's super hard to like trust anything nowadays.
Yeah.
Especially with people, I feel like they just Photoshop the crap out of their photos.
Dude, like I see like all these younger gym accounts and like it's literally exposure dropped all the way down,
Grainy,
sharpness all the way up.
It's really bad.
Yeah,
it's nuts.
insane.
How much?
Like, and they turn purple, kind of,
Yeah.
like when they take it to like that extent. But it's so weird because these are like there's influencers like that post out of Alpha Land now and all that type of stuff, and their photos are literally purple. And I'm like, dude, the point of editing photos is so that somebody will look at this photo and say like, it's not edited. But he looks insane. But then you're like, okay, well, it actually is edited. Yeah. Like, it actually is edited. But the whole goal is to make it not look like it's edited. But instead, people are just bombing it. Like, they're just sending the clarity, like,
it's nuts.
through the roof, the texture. They're just, like, pushing it like to the skies,
or
dude.
like the vividness. They just like shoot it up. Like, why? To make you stuff tanner, I guess. Like,
I just don't understand it. Like, I legitimately don't understand the appeal. Like, when I post an Instagram photo, I get genuinely like a little bit insecure. Because like it's such a good photo that I'm like, oh man, like I feel like this looks better than I do. Like if somebody sees me like right now, I just look like,
you're tiny.
Like exactly. I'm like if somebody sees me like walking around, they're gonna be like, oh, like he looks nothing like the Instagram photo. Like sometimes I think about that, but then these other kids, they're like 120 pounds soaking wet. And they like Photoshop the hell out of their photos, and then they either like they step on stage. Like there's a couple people that have like stepped on stage, and I've just been like, wow, like they are tiny.
Yeah,
like they look. I thought they were so big, but they're just small.
Right.
And it's weird to think about.
It's so crazy how it works like that.
There was even actually I was like just watching this TikTok. I'm not sure if you guys know who this guy is. He makes let's see here. I wonder Mission Jack.
Enough Photoshop and lighting. Basically anyone can be an influencer today with enough Photoshop and lighting manipulation. Jakey Collins is a prime example of that. You can see the lines looking a little bendy by his tricep. Too bad you can't use Photoshop on stage though. It's really strange how different his tricep looks when the photo isn't posted by him. Here's him looking like a teenage Thanos on his own page. And this is him hitting the same pose during his show.
No way.
And this is why you shouldn't compare yourself to what you see on social media. Because most of this shit
That's
is
crazy.
fake.
Yeah, it's insane. Like people, they turn their photos purple.
Yeah.
And it's like,
is
this where we are now?
It's a whole.
But okay, so here's the thing. Like as much as I hate it, what I have to acknowledge is that David Lade kind of started it. Like as much as I love David Lade, as much as like he's inspired me, if you go back and look at the photos that he used to post and the photos that he posts now, they are the most edited photos of all time. It's like he edits that stuff so hard, and it's like hard for me because like I used to hold him in such like high regard back in the day. I mean I still do. Like I think that he's super cool, and he's provided like so much motivation for me throughout my life, but his photos are like that's not even one of the edited ones. Like there's these ones where he let's see here.
It looks like
there's like this specific photo shoot that I'm thinking of that like these like this one
like animation.
It's just so edited. And now that I'm like an influencer or whatever, and I just understand like the editing process, I guess. I'm like these people just overuse it so much.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, in David's defense, he's like a very good photographer too.
Yeah.
So I think that if you're a very good photographer and you know how to edit, like you can pull it off. Like don't get me wrong. Like I'm not trying to like absolutely shit on him, but I think that like these there's definitely a lot of kids that are taking it way too far. And it's definitely gonna like be creating a lot of like body dysmorphia for like other kids too. But I mean just you existing creates a lot of body dysmorphia for a lot of people.
No,
so.
that's the opposite of why I get so many DMs. They're like, dude, I just want to quit working out because you exist. I'm like, dude, the reason
Dude, that right there just like shows how good you are and like how much potential you have. Because I've always gotten DMs like, you know, I'll get like a little fake natty hate every once in a while, especially because of my acne. But like, if you have people that are genuinely like texting you saying, you make me not want to work out anymore, that means that you have such an insane physique that you're literally like moving people away from bodybuilding. Like,
Right,
I get like that's so weird.
I don't want to.
You're literally you're de-gymspiration.
exactly.
You're un-gymspirationing people.
It's like such a double-edged sword. Like, because I get like a handful of kids that are like, yo, like
It's so backwards that you literally look too good that you are making other people quit working out because they don't look as good as you do. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stop working out then, I guess.
Are you like the super famous kid at GHS yet?
He's getting there.
Sorta. Sure. I'm just like the most antisocial person ever. I just get my work done. I like say hi to a few people, say hi to him, and then like kind of get on with my day.
I still can't believe you're a freshman. It's just so ridiculous to think about. And are you a senior this year or are you
I'm
a
a
junior?
senior.
You're
Yeah.
a senior this year. Nice. That's ridiculous. Do you party at all?
I go just about as much as Hayden. So
perfect.
Yeah.
So once in a blue moon?
I've never been to a party before.
Never?
Never.
Wow.
I've never been in like a room of people like trying to have a good time, like of more than like 6 people.
Interesting.
And it was like a sleepover in 3rd grade.
Yeah, high school parties aren't really it. I can tell you that much.
No,
I
the
feel like
middle
they
school
stink.
parties, they're the best.
Over
What
at
is it?
Middle school parties, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The 6th
Yeah.
graders.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Those are sleepovers, man.
Yeah.
Those things are
No,
sick.
dude, I'm more like I'll settle in with some acai and then like Minecraft
Nice.
by myself.
Okay.
I'm just like chilling.
Minecraft. Interesting.
I love Minecraft.
No,
There you go.
yeah, like addressing the situation, do you think alcohol does slow you down in that process? Because me and Hayden definitely think it
100%.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I was telling him about this, like the amount of kids that I've seen with insane potential, and I still see them working out at the gym today. If you're watching this, you probably know who you are. But there are people that I see with just incredible genetics for whatever it is, like strength, aesthetics, and they screw it all up in high school drinking. Like if they party, they go nowhere and they have such an insane starting point. But the thing is, I feel like if a lot of people don't get into it during high school or get into it during college because they're partying too much, they don't really tend to get into it at all.
Yeah.
Like if you get really into it, you can usually like come back to it at some point. But I don't know, man. Like after life hits you and you haven't like made the priority to like get into the gym every single week, it's just
like,
not gonna come.
You have a job. You're probably gonna have a family.
Yeah.
Like if that's not part of your like day to day, that like people understand, like your boss, your family, your wife, and whatnot, it's just not gonna be like part.
I think it's optimal to start in high school because
Oh yeah.
I mean
or
it's
younger.
just- yeah.
Like-
Younger, you think? What do you think?
I
What
think
age?
I think 11.
Yeah.
Really?
Like 11, get your form down and stuff. Like
Training your body up. Yeah.
I've literally been running like I've been doing mile runs, push-ups, sit-ups, like all the body weight stuff since I was like 4.
Yeah, the body weight stuff is definitely.
I think body weight stuff, get yourself started at like 6.
Yeah.
Like and then sports really helps. A lot of kids don't play sports anymore. But yeah, I would say like get in the gym by 11 to 12 because that's when you start hitting puberty a little bit. Yeah. But like there's been studies like people are like, oh, it's like stunts your growth, and no, it doesn't.
It doesn't. It most definitely does not
at all
stunt your growth. I still get questions about that.
Yeah,
it's just,
me
it's
too.
ridiculous. It's like the only way that you can stunt your growth, even if you're a child, like lifting weights, the only way you can stunt it is if you damage one of your growth plates. And if you look at like the science and the statistics, you are far more likely to damage a growth plate doing any of the other sports that you play in whatever, high school, elementary school. Like you are so much more likely to damage unless you're deadlifting 700 pounds and somebody hurls a 40-pound weight at your spine. It's like, you're not going to stunt your growth. And my parents were genuinely worried about that as well. But now I'm taller than my brother, so.
On that note too, if you are young and you're starting, start good recovery practices, like stretching, drinking a lot of water.
That's so true.
This is where you start.
When I was a kid, I had the worst shoulder problems and the worst hip problems. Yeah. And I think that I suffer. That's one of the downsides of lifting really young is because especially me, I didn't have anybody that was telling me how to do it.
Oh,
I just would lift for hours and hours, and I thought that my shoulders were supposed to hurt just terribly when I was lifting. It's no, it's not supposed. You're not supposed to be in that much pain.
Yeah.
So now I do tons of mobility. I feel a lot better, except for my back right now. My back is pretty toast.
No, it's not.
I'm just waddling around everywhere.
Yeah, seriously,
it's pretty
turn
bad.
on the camera. Boop,
yeah,
boop, boop.
I know. Just a walking fridge right now. That's what I look like.
No, dude. What was I gonna say? So it's actually people take pride in not stretching anymore.
Yeah.
It's nuts. I see so many TikToks where it's just like me when the gym homie asked if we can stretch after the workout and stuff like that, and it's just they just peace out and dude, you gotta stretch.
Yeah. It does help.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and having a good warm up routine is very, very big as well.
Dude, the amount of people who don't warm up, they just even going 135 cold on bench is terrible.
Yeah, I never do that.
No,
I used to go bar, and then I would go 95, and then I would go 135, and then I would go 185, and then 225. But now I go bar 135. But still, it does feel funky. I hate throwing 135 on just before doing absolutely anything. It's a bad feeling. And especially one of the best things I like to do before a push day is warm up my back. Do a back workout because it warms up your shoulders. It gets everything just
your back
nice
is 50% of your bench press.
Yeah,
that is literally what you're holding all the weight on.
Yeah,
and then leg drive.
Yeah,
people always ask me how do I get a big bench? I'm well, first you gotta know what your leverages are. I'm a very neutral grip bench presser. You watch James English. He's very close grip. And then
tricep dominant.
Yeah, and then some guys with bigger chest inserts, bigger rib cages in general, are much wider. So I explain that to them, and then also how important leg drive is because people will just see their favorite influencers, and they have their legs all the way curled up, in the back of the bench, and if that's what works for them. Yeah, but it's not going to work for you. I
think that it's super funny. Number one, working out with you guys because you guys literally lift as much weight as me.
Not even close. What are you talking about?
No, you guys most definitely do. Think about the difference in years. I'm 21. I'm almost 22 years old. You're 15. You're 17.
9 years.
You're 9 years old. It's there's a massive age difference, and people don't believe me this. When I tell them, but I was genuinely stronger my senior year of high school than I am now. On my lifts, sure. I was legitimately stronger. I squatted more, I benched more, and I deadlifted more. And I feel when it comes to cable work, dumbbells, all that type of stuff, I was stronger too. But now I train so much differently.
You're smarter now. I look at videos of me from a year ago, and I'm literally bro curling everything.
You still broke.
I do.
No, I'm just kidding.
I do sometimes.
I'm just kidding.
No, I was at the gym. I was just dude, I just want to hit a stick arm day. I'm not gonna focus on bodybuilder crap. I'm just yeah. Nah, but
with those T-Paul faces.
Yeah. Yeah, it's awesome, dude. But what were we talking about?
Your form.
Oh yeah, no, my form was so bad. My butt would come up on the bench, my back would bow.
Yeah. Do you count the bench PR if your butt comes off?
No,
I do.
He hesitated. He hesitated.
Well, I hit 315 when my butt came up.
Oh no! So you didn't hit 315.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm just giving you credit.
I think.
Dude, the amount of butts off bench PRs that I see, crazy. And the people stand up and they're like.
Yeah.
That's one thing that really pisses me off about power lifters are the people who say that they're power lifters in the gym, but number one, they don't compete because if they competed, they would only be able to lift half of what they do in the gym because their form is atrocious.
Yeah.
Like absolutely atrocious.
Right.
Their butt is sky high. They're freaking. A lot of people do touch and go deadlift still. You don't touch and go deadlift.
It's terrible.
dude.
Like,
it's
what?
so bad.
Yeah.
It's called a deadlift.
Yeah.
Right.
The weight is supposed to be dead on the
unless,
floor.
Unless you're literally trying to get like abs on your back. Like, have you seen those guys with like the nutty lower backs that are literally look like rib cages?
You mean like the Christmas tree?
No, it's like wait. Okay, it might be like part of the Christmas tree, but hold up.
But also the
This guy-
squat form is getting really bad in younger generation too.
Yeah,
their
it's
depth
bad.
is just not.
It's
yeah.
really bad. Yeah, dude, the Christmas tree. Okay, yeah, John. I know who he is.
Oh, you know John.
Yeah,
Oh
he's
my
so
God.
funny,
he's,
dude.
He's freaking hilarious.
He's so funny.
Dude, he's got some. He's like big, but I don't know.
It's
Do you
weird.
think, do you
Did you
think he's
see-
gonna go pro?
I
Because
don't
he's
know.
an open.
Oh, he's an open.
Yeah, he
I
does
didn't know
open.
that.
He doesn't do classic.
No way.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't he do classic? He'd literally be pro right
I
now.
don't think he has a super classic physique, to be honest with you.
He looks good on stage. He doesn't
But
look.
he's way
open.
too heavy. He's way too heavy for the classic cutoff.
Really?
Yeah, dude, because he's
How
I don't
tall
know.
is he?
Some people, I can just tell. Just he's massive. Like
Yeah.
he's one of those people that's like huge, but he doesn't have like the best insertions. So I
Right.
don't think he looks like
he
amazing
looks
on stage.
like. If you get to a certain point, you can look really good, but that's what sets you apart from Olympia and like just your like Brett.
Yeah.
At the gym,
yeah,
because like
Brett is huge.
he's huge for sure.
Huge. Oh my gosh. He's so massive.
Brett, oh my god.
Yeah. Well, all right. We need to transfer into a conversation that's going to
Yeah.
get us like a ton of views on TikTok. Do you guys have any
No,
ideas?
let's do it.
I feel like there have been a couple like things that we can clip out of here.
Definitely, I think so. I had an idea.
Who was your like main inspirational figure? Like, like why did you start lifting in the first place? Let me ask you that.
Hockey.
Okay, so you started
So-
lifting to be better at hockey?
I started lifting to be better and stronger at hockey, and so the summer before I turned 12, my dad got back from a deployment, and he ordered 315 pounds and like a whole Rogue like bench kit,
Nice.
bench and squat kit. That's what I have in my
That's
garage right
all
now.
you need.
Exactly. Well, I mean, to start off, like I say, compounds are so good when you're starting off because like that's what builds the mass.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's what got me started. My dad and mom obviously are just like big workout people.
Mm-hmm.
So they got me started in the gym when I was like 11, about to turn 12. And then
So you started 11, you're 15 now. Do you
Yeah.
count those 4 years?
no.
Like when people ask you like
How long have you been
Yeah,
lifting,
how long
bro?
have you been
do you
lifting for?
say like since I was 11 years old?
I was 11. No, because it took me like at least I say at least a year.
Okay, because I
to
don't
get-
I don't tell people I started at 14, but I started at 14. But I
Right,
don't tell
like
people that. I tell
technically.
people I started at 16 cuz 14 was like I would go in and I would do like the 5-pound weights and
Yeah.
I would do 300 reps.
Mm,
I kid you not. I kid you not. I would literally go like this. With the
Do you
5
just
pound
throw, like, a
weights, and I would do
podcast on?
300.
Do you
I
just,
would
like-
300 reps. Literally, because I wanted to make my biceps burn, and I literally was like trying to get peeled all the time. So I was like borderline. Like if you look at videos of me, I'm like shredded, anorexic, putting on like no muscle.
going for the 6-pack. or
Yeah,
8-pack,
literally
yeah.
just trying to
Yeah.
get like
Oh
absolutely
my
peeled
gosh.
out of my mind. But
That's
it did
nuts.
feel really good when like the girls would say like, "I heard you had abs," and you're
Oh my
like,
gosh.
and they're like, "Ah!"
I've always hated that for some reason. Like,
You don't
oh my
like
gosh,
that?
I've heard you had abs. Like, yeah, but like,
what are you gonna do?
no
about it?
girls, yeah, right? No
You got
girls
a
are
problem
like,
with that?
Like,
Hayden gets like aggressive. He's like, "Well, yeah, I have abs."
yo, what's it to you?
At least you don't have to be insecure about it like I do. Like all the girls are like, "Oh, you have like I've seen your
Yeah.
pictures on Instagram." And then I'm
That's
like,
me in the
I'm like,
hallways.
boing.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
that's disappointing."
No, but like,
And I'm like, "I know. I'm a
Yeah.
disappointment to myself."
no, but no girls are like, yo, you have like great pectorals.
Yeah.
Your traps are great. You have great
Hmm.
lat insertions.
Huh, yeah.
It's only dudes.
Yeah,
Which I mean,
that's
like-
true.
So
that is definitely a weird compliment to have. That like would not have been a thing 10 years ago. That's literally because of like Fit Talk. That there's like a 9-year-old kid that's like, you have really good bicep insertions.
Your
like,
vastus
what the
lateralis is
frig?
something to be jealous of.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But back to what I was saying with starting off lifting. I would say I've been lifting for about a year and 6 months.
Okay.
Like lifting. Like
solid.
Seriously, counting calories, not to get shredded, but like people think I've cut at least six or 7 times.
You see, so you said that you're eating 5,000 calories a day.
I think that's what I had last week, like consistently.
That's so crazy.
Most of it was drunk.
That's
but
so ridiculous.
like I drunk it or drank it.
He was drunk when he ate his
most of it was
calories.
when I was
I thought that's what he meant. Oh my
No,
god.
alcohol will get you
I was like,
calories.
wait a second.
No,
yeah.
That tequila.
It'll give you. It'll dry you out, bro.
I thought it was a diet suppressive.
You know.
I wouldn't know, but
No,
Yeah,
but
no, you
actually,
right.
share him your hack of the olive oil. Like, just dump
Oh,
that
everyone
in
knows
everything.
that.
Are you just drinking olive oil?
yeah, I just know.
Oh my gosh.
I
What
put,
are you doing?
No, I put olive oil in my coffee. On
In
my,
your coffee,
sometimes.
dude. Don't you just like poop that out? Like, there's no way.
On
there's
the bench,
no way that
on
you're.
the bench, he poops it out.
There is no way your body is like absorbing you just drinking olive oil. Like, there's no way. So is that the kind of calories that you're getting in when you say you're eating 5,000 calories a day?
Yeah, I would say clean calories are
I'm-
like probably
dude,
3,500.
That is so funny. You know what? The 3,500 is probably what's counting, and then
Yeah,
all the other
100%.
stuff is
Everything
probably
else,
just going
like-
right through you. It's just like you're just
like all the
taking a
olive
dump
oil
on the bench,
yeah,
dude.
All the olive oil, and just like oats.
Sunny D olive oil shit.
God.
Yeah, that's pretty brutal. I'm
Dude,
not
I
gonna lie.
have at least like 6 fig Newtons a day.
There is nothing that would ever convince me to drink olive oil. Like I would go to McDonald's before I drank olive oil.
Oh, McDonald's.
You don't like McDonald's, dude?
It,
McChicken, hold the mayo
no.
is
Hold the mayo.
a life changer.
No,
my
hold
friend.
up. You said hold the mayo?
Okay, well, I hold the mayo if I'm trying to like not get super fat, but I do enjoy the
Because
mayo.
that
on
one
there.
tablespoon of mayo is just going to shoot you up.
1 tablespoon of mayo has a lot of calories.
I put
And
mayo.
you've seen how I bulk, dude. I put on weight easy.
I don't.
I put on weight.
Easy.
I really want to put on weight. Not going to lie.
You suck at putting on weight. Don't worry. As you get older, your
Yeah.
metabolism is going to slow down. I don't
Yeah.
even know.
And then you're going to want to lose weight.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? Derrick, more place, more days.
More
Your
place, more
metabolism
days.
is going to slow down once you...
Stop drinking olive oil. What about you? Do you struggle to put on weight?
As I get older, I can definitely put on more weight easily.
Interesting.
So like from day to day, I can be like, oh, yo, I'm actually like gaining some now. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
Have you are you bulking right now? Cutting? What are you
I
trying
am
to do?
trying to bulk. Yeah. I'm not as hefty as the 5,000. I
Yeah,
would say
that's
Well,
ridiculous.
we'll call it
crazy.
3,500 without
Yeah,
the
let's
olive
say
oil.
3,500.
I'm lucky on the higher end, 35 to 3,800.
Okay, gotcha. That's pretty high. That's good. You guys are putting on size. And how much do you weigh?
I am currently at 179.
Okay,
So
179. Damn, so you guys are like right around.
We are.
right around. the
it's
same
annoying
weight.
because
That's-
he's 15. So
Yeah, well, I mean, he's 15 and he's freaking. He's only 10 pounds
Well, I'm
below.
actually...
So you're literally like 10 pounds. Wait, what was your stage weight? 173.
yeah.
Okay, if mine's 190, you still have a little bit of catching
Little
up to
bit,
do.
yeah.
But then again, I'm an inch taller, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're 6 foot. I'm 6'1". So
Yeah.
they weigh me in at 6 foot. Did you
Why?
know? Because they always weigh me in at 6 foot. Because when you get absolutely shredded, you lose the fat in your feet. Like fat
What?
comes out
No
of your
way.
feet. Yeah. So you get really number one. Sitting when you are shredded is one of the most painful things you will ever do because you have no body fat. Your ass hurts so bad all the time. I kid you not. It's absolutely brutal. Like nobody tells you this. When you lose all the fat off your ass and you have like glute striations, it hurts to sit everywhere. Your butt is no longer a pad. It is like a bony mess. It is terrible.
Ow.
Number two, your feet start to hurt as you start to get a lot leaner because you
But the
lose
feet
the
pics
fat.
get
in your
better,
feet.
right?
They actually get worse.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
the more bony. You know,
They look
You don't
like
want the bony.
They like the pudgy toes.
World War II
That's what the
I feel
people
that, I feel
pay
that.
for.
Oh, yeah.
No, but absolutely, it hurts. Like when you start getting that
I didn't
lean,
know that.
and you do get shorter. Like you get
Okay.
shorter into a prep.
So I'll be like 5'6".
yeah, you
rather than
you'll be
5'7".
like
Wait.
5'4".
Wait.
You'll come in like a solid 111 at 5'4" when you step on stage.
Dude, so many people are like, dude, no way you're 6 foot. Like,
Yeah, it's pretty
but
crazy.
like I stand next to
No.
him. Like, how many other people are gonna be like my height? If like they're saying I'm 5'5", how many other workout dudes are gonna be 5'5" as well?
There are a lot of workout dudes that are 5'5".
Yeah.
That's
Really?
why the 212 division exists.
I think Alex
Oh,
is
yeah.
actually pretty short too, right?
Alex,
he's like-
he's actually not that short. He's like 5'9", 5'10".
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Alex, we kind of shit on his physique a
We
little bit last
did.
week. Yeah, he looks good. He
looks good.
looks good
He
in
looks
person
awesome.
too.
Yeah.
He has a good physique. It's a very good physique.
But besides hockey, who was like the bodybuilder that was like?
Oh, well, recently I've been inspired a lot, at least in the past 1 year.
I put my water.
As far as social media,
Thank you.
plug in the water.
It's law water.
Code beat on for
Law water.
luge.
You know what that's from?
No.
Low water.
Oh
Like
wait.
Susha's La Celts.
Law water, dude.
Everybody's gonna be like Mogcast.
Mogcast
2.0.
Guys,
We're the better Mogcast. We're
We are,
Mogcast
dude.
2.0. I should legitimately name this channel.
should.
Just
Mogcast
Mogcast 2.0. Like just to like
Let's do it.
troll
Yeah,
people.
let's do a
Dude, that would be so funny.
we should, dude. That'd
Oh
be
my
so
gosh.
funny.
Yo, okay, right here, you're watching the creation of this. I am literally going to title this video Mogcast 2.0 question mark.
Let's
Just to
do
like
it.
tick
Yes.
people off, I swear. Dude, Sush and James hate people using their names for views and clicks. Like I
That's
remember
exactly what we should
we
do.
discussed something like a while back on like the Pumped Up podcast, and like their fans like tore me apart, and then like Sush like posted like a story like, yo, these people just trying to like copy all our shit, like it's just ridiculous. And I'm like, bro, we were just talking about you guys. They
Exactly.
hate it. They hate it when people try to use each other's name for clicks. It's so funny.
People do it all the time.
I know, it's literally
James
just
literally-
it's literally how the game works.
Yeah, James
But
was literally
they
the
don't like it
biggest
when they get done to. So
Like, I don't know if you knew this, but James was like the biggest gym meme for like 3 months straight. Like, just like James is like everything from his YouTube, they would just be photoshopped.
Okay, Brandon's chugging. One sec.
No more law water.
Yeah.
yeah, we can't plug it anymore. Mix me up some Godzilla
Yeah, there we go.
with the Lacroix.
Dude, we need to like talk about something juicy. What's a?
There's been quite a bit of juicy things.
There has been some juice.
Dude, you will be surprised. Well, I guess you wouldn't be surprised because of the TikTok that I posted, but people get really upset over like really basic things.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty insane. I mean, like just posting, like if I clip out that part where we were talking about like people like photoshopping their photos too hard and like that type of stuff, like people are going to be like, wait, what? Like you totally Photoshop your photos.
Yeah, right.
Oh my
God.
God.
Dude. The peppery filter makes me so mad.
Oh, really? You
Yeah.
don't like it?
Everyone uses it. And it's like,
I can't
dude.
use it. You want to know why?
Why?
Because it literally makes my scars and my acne
Stand
look
out.
20 times worse.
No way.
Oh yeah. And that's one reason why I can't like edit photos super hard
Yeah.
is because like my skin looks so much worse when you turn up the texture and the clarity and stuff like that. It's like I would rather just
Something
be more
Something tells
natural,
me not
even
everybody's
though I still edit.
looking at your face.
everyone is
No,
or they're
not everybody's looking at your face.
Oh.
That something tells me.
They're
But
looking at my feet.
Yeah.
yeah,
Is that what you're saying?
dude, I noticed that when I was editing the podcast, I was like,
Oh,
"Oh,
yeah, my
Brandon's
feet
feet
were
are
in
out
there.
right now."
The toes, dude. The dogs are out, bro.
Well,
It's not
before I
good.
even knew you lived in Montana, I just knew there was like you and your followers just had like this feet, like weird
Dude,
foot.
what are the
thing.
odds that you literally moved to my neighborhood?
I know, like what? Yeah, I'm
That's
like, wait,
crazy.
No way, this guy lives like here.
That
What?
is so absolutely ridiculous. Just when I thought that like no one was ever going to do the fitness influencing thing in Montana. Like, you just came out of nowhere. And now
what I do.
Lucas is on the come up.
Yeah,
and then
dude.
pretty soon we're just going to be like, we're going to have the Mogcast 3.0. And we're going to be running it out of my parents' house in my bedroom.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's gonna be sick.
This is the start of something new.
For sure.
Something crazy.
Winter arc.
Winter bulking arc. But you're not really bulking, so. You suck.
still have
You
leg
really
veins.
suck at bulking.
I
You
s- like-
do still have leg
Like
veins.
when I'm sitting at my
gone.
desk.
Mine disappeared. They still get they
Dude,
still come out sometimes.
Schools are not made for big kids.
No.
Dude, my desk literally, I have to sit all the way back against the wall at like half of my classes because my thighs pinch up against my desk.
You've got like those like really large thunder thighs.
Yeah. Well, I have 25.5-inch quads.
You have
I measured before I got here.
there is no way you have 25.5-inch quads.
Yeah.
Where did you measure? Okay,
At my house.
You think that your legs are like as big as mine? Because that's like how big mine are.
Right here. I measured right there.
Okay, I'm gonna
Was
go
it
see. if
sitting
I
down
can
or
find
standing
it.
up?
It was standing up.
Standing up.
Yeah.
I am very, very skeptical of this. I need to go.
Dude,
Let me go
unless
see if I have
my measuring tool is wrong.
it
But
wouldn't be the first time. All right, you guys talk about something interesting.
No.
I'm gonna go see if I can find a measure.
all right, who can make the best fart noise? Go.
No way. No way.
My quads are actually 19 inches. I was just making.
We
it
just tanked Brandon's views there. So
weird. Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
With the fart noises.
How's the conversation?
We're
we were
gonna-
really good.
Let's describe Brandon's
No.
room.
Yeah.
What are you guys talking about?
Well, we were making fart noises, and then so there's a plane up on a shelf. He's got
Oh, you're listing off the things in my room. The bag of weed on the
bag
shelf.
of
Yes,
weed.
bag of weed.
The little bag of weed. What else do I have over here? I have my battle axe. Did you say that already?
that thing's sick.
No, that-
oh, yeah,
yeah.
that was the first thing I saw.
I'm gonna grab it.
Yeah, grab it.
He's gonna cut off my leg because it's 25 inches.
Yeah.
Dude.
That's so cool.
I'm very proud of this.
Is that
thing.
from a comp?
Yeah. This
That's-
was because I won the classic physique overall at the Big Sky.
That's so sick. As
Yeah,
a
dude.
natty too.
As a
That's
natty,
nuts.
bro.
That's so nuts.
Yeah, that was pretty dope. I'm pretty proud of that.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get that as a tattoo now? On your
That's a really
on your
good
back.
idea.
Dude.
That's a really good idea. I would
Like,
definitely get that tattoo.
like
on me.
seriously down the middle of your back.
Okay, it's not gonna be huge.
no. Like,
Okay, what about like back of the tricep?
right there.
There you go.
No.
Like a small one back of the
Seriously.
tricep. I think that would be pretty sick. Okay. All right. Okay.
You're sitting down.
Yeah, standing up.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. You said yours were 25 and a half.
Yeah.
Dude, mine are fucking 25. How are yours 25 and a half?
Dude,
Like
Unless-
when I get like thick, I'm like 26.
literally I literally measured it before I got here because I found a measuring tape and it was like, I kid you not, it was 25 and a half. Oh, 24.
20, yes.
What the
I'm bigger. I am bigger. I'm stronger. I'm smarter.
I'm better.
I am better.
Okay, no. There
Okay, 24 and a half.
we go. 24 and a half? Where,
It starts at the base.
Oh, I thought it started at like right here.
Okay, 24 and a half. All right.
There we go.
Yeah,
Pumps will say
that's
25.
still pretty. That's still pretty.
Pretty
impressive.
thick.
That's pretty
I
ridiculous.
must have like, I don't know, my ruler must have been wrong or something.
Yeah. No, you should probably get your ruler checked before you measure anything else. Oh my goodness. All right, so you're going to a party after this?
No.
Oh, you're not?
No, that was like not a party. Was me meeting my cameraman's other friend.
Dude, we really need a video editor. If you're watching this and you want to edit this podcast and edit videos, like please
That'd
hit
be
me
so
up.
sick.
I really need one bad because I'm done editing my own stuff. I can't do it.
I can do it.
I'm
not good at it.
Like I can do it and I'm good at it, but I can't. I just can't. I've edited for too long. I've edited too many YouTube videos. I just need to. And my OCD, excuse me, my OCD kicks in a lot when I'm editing videos, and I just become like super anal about it. And I'm like,
oh yeah,
I'm like, oh, I need to make this shot like perfect, or I need to like edit it perfectly.
I have so much. I like having control over everything, so I don't like having someone else edit my videos.
Yeah, I like having control over it too, but at the same time, I feel like people. I just want to be able to like film everything and then like they make a video out of it.
Yeah.
I feel like it just takes like less stress out of it. I don't know. There's something about that. All right. Is there any other spicy topics you guys want to talk about? Can you think of anything like ridiculously spicy off the top of your head?
Bradley Martin.
And the episode. What about Bradley Martin?
Is he natty?
No. We are definitely not ending it on this.
As an ex-raw gear athlete, what do you think of Bradley Martin?
I used to love him, and I really respect the fact that he kept his gym open throughout like the entire COVID thing. I have like a massive amount of respect, and he sponsored me doing like raw gear, which was fantastic. The first clothing company sponsorship that I ever got, so I owe a lot to them. But then I think it's also really, really weird how he like promotes all of these girls who have like OnlyFans, and then his audience, which is like mainly all like little kids, goes and buys all of these girls OnlyFans. And I don't think that's very cool. Like being that's just not a cool thing. But I mean, that's like coming from my moral compass, judging him. So if he thinks that that's okay, then he can do whatever he wants. I'm not a part of that. I'm not a part of that brand anymore. So they can do whatever they want. I think that the fitness industry is weird when it comes to women, because the majority of people that buy the supplements and that buy the workout programs, that buy all this stuff and the clothing, it's men. And so to have like these girls that like literally don't even work out, like, you know, Noelle, like she never worked out.
Oh yeah.
There are tons of these girls with codes for like Young LA, like when they're promoting like the raw gear female stuff or the Young LA female stuff, I'm totally fine with that. I'm totally fine with that. And when they're picking up an athlete, like a girl who actually works out, that's great. But there are so many girls that just don't even work out that have these athlete codes that guys just like simp after, and they like her booty, so they use
they're
her
just
code.
like, yo, I
crazy.
used your code, so can you talk to me?
No, it's like, absolutely ridiculous.
It's nuts.
Like it absolutely blows my mind. Like, would you do that? Like, you're 15 years old, so I'm trying to think of myself when I was a 15-year-old. There's no way I would use a girl's code to like make her notice me. Like, I feel like that's just so weird.
Like, I don't even do that to the extent in school. Like, doing something for a girl to notice me in school. Like, I've never been like that. Which, I mean, that's like uncommon, but like...
Yeah, dude, it's a weird thing with social media. Like, it bugs me. It bugs me when I see it. And it makes me mad that they're probably outselling me. So
they make more.
They're making way more money than I am, and they don't even work out or compete.
They don't even do podcasts.
It's pathetic. They don't even do podcasts with 15-year-olds, dude. This is ridiculous.
They don't lure 15-year-olds into their rooms.
That's a great. We should call this like The Room. That's what we should call this podcast.
Yeah.
Just the room. Welcome to the room.
Welcome to the room. And then be like super boring. Just like, yeah, so I biked here, and then Brandon opened the door.
And then I had you bike back for your SIM card.
Then he was like, hey, we need a new SIM card. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, but I think one person who I absolutely love in the fitness space is Dylan. And you don't watch very much fitness TikTok, so you probably don't know a whole lot about him. But he calls out the BS. Like, he calls out the BS. And I just really, really appreciate him for that. Because sometimes there's a lot of times when I'm like, I want to call somebody out, but I'm like, you know what? I'm going to stay in my own lane because that's what matters. And I feel like sometimes I make that decision too often. I think that the fitness industry needs to like hold people more accountable. Like, isn't 100%. It just crazy that, like, what's crazy to me is watching like Alex Eubank. Like I do think that he is a good guy, but when he makes videos about how toxic the fitness industry is, it's like you are the fitness industry.
Exactly.
It's like you caught photoshopping your photos. It's like
yeah, exactly.
You've
Where's
been
that?
part of the
Yeah.
problem. Like, why are you judging everybody else
Oh yeah.
when
Your photos
so
are purple
many
too.
yeah,
people do that.
it doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, exactly. So many people do that, and it's also like it's just back to like toxicity in the fitness industry. It's such a heavy thing, especially in social media, because like I forget the account, but like there's this one account with a decent amount of followers. I think like 20K. And all they do is repost. I think they're 16, 17 something. They repost other 17-year-olds' physiques and just like completely just like say how bad they are.
Tear them down.
Really?
Yeah, and they
That's
get
so
like 10K
interesting.
10K views a story and stuff, and
What
like
in the world?
just repost them, and then like I'm so much better than you. Like you should just stop working out, or like a lot of people just comment
That's
on their posts and
crazy.
stuff. Yeah, it's nuts.
Huh.
Like this, like I want to
You
say,
know what? As much as we make fun of like Lex Little's like fan base that comes after us, because
Right.
I love Lex Little.
Oh
like,
my gosh,
that's what people like get so wrong is like
Yeah.
you say like something about somebody's physique and then they're like, oh my gosh, like you're hating. I'm not hating. I love Lex Little. He's the reason why I originally started posting content. Like I love him so much, but I think that his physique is like, I think it's great, but I
Right.
think it's overhyped clearly by all the kids and the freaking comment section who were like, he's a god.
yeah, he's too strong for his weight too. He
would absolutely blow C-Bum away on
Oh yeah,
stage.
100%. No, he's too strong for how much he weighs too.
Yeah,
like
he is really strong.
like super strong, and that's what people don't get. C-Bum trains for aesthetics. He's a bodybuilder. Lex Little is a power lifter that's super aesthetic.
Yep, it's true.
And like
It's true.
And Lex Little is literally one of the reasons why I want to do like a powerlifting meet and stuff like that.
yeah,
Because like
yeah.
it's just like it's super inspiring watching him lift that weight, and like how just like crazy it makes you feel just even watching that. So like
Yeah.
imagine like actually doing that.
yeah.
It's just like you just like keep wanting to reach higher and higher goals. So like that's like one of the main reasons I want to powerlift. But like Lex is like such a big inspiration to me too. Like just even from a content standpoint too. Like he's so smart when it comes to social media, and he's just himself. He doesn't do like the stupid motivational things. They're not stupid.
I love everything that he puts out.
But like all the motivational stuff, you scroll on Instagram Reels and it's just like do like all this stuff, and like yeah, like it's great. It's really cool if someone sees it that needs to see it. But it's just like it's so oversaturated. He does something like just completely new. He just like literally just trolls the entire time.
Yeah, he's very entertaining.
Yeah. But he also like opens up too.
Yeah.
in
No,
his videos
he's
and
great.
stuff.
And that's why I was saying like don't get me wrong. Like I love him, but like when we're talking about his physique, it's like we're gonna talk about his
exactly.
physique. It's like we're not being hateful. We're not hating on anybody. There's very few people in the fitness industry that I actually hate. Like, in fact, I can't really think of anybody.
Hate is such a strong word.
Yeah.
Like that's cliche, but it seriously is. Like if you really think about it, like how many people do you actually hate?
I just thought of somebody who I really dislike.
In the fitness industry?
Yeah, I'm not sure if I should bring it up though.
All right, let's hear it.
It could be juicy.
You don't even watch TikTok, so it wouldn't even be that relatable for you. Maybe I'll bring it up on another podcast.
Okay.
But
Well, while we're on the topic of physiques, what would you rate Lex Little?
Is this the 10 being C-Bum still?
yeah, sure.
I honestly think his waist...
I feel like we can't put C-Bomb as the 10 because I feel like if we put C-Bomb as the 10, then everybody else is like a 2 or a 3,
that's true.
right?
That's true. We need a better rating
Yeah,
scale.
we need a better scale.
We should create a
10. Okay, 10 for. So we're rating fitness influencers. So who has like the most insane like fitness influencer physique? Right. I think like Joe Aesthetics.
Yeah.
No, he's
I think
good.
Joe Aesthetics is like
Would-
a 10
would James-
in terms of.
Would James count as an influencer?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I would put him
James-
up there.
yeah,
Yeah.
Definitely up there with Joe. But they're also enhanced. And most of the guys on the list were natty.
That's fine with me.
Okay.
I literally am colorblind when it comes to like natty versus not natty. Like I don't
That's
care.
true.
Like
Well, no, I don't care.
It-
I just think like
it like to me it's like you either look better or you look worse.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's another podcast topic. My first cycle.
Are you gonna do one?
when I'm like 21.
21? So when
yeah.
you're as old as I am?
Yeah.
Really?
Like 10 years of natural lifting.
All right, man. Whatever.
Well, I don't know. Should I take the natty route? I want to be Mr. O, dude.
You could probably be Mr. O'Natty if you keep on.
I
this
think
path.
so.
That's what's so crazy about it.
225 pounds of just natty muscle.
Yeah.
No way.
All
No
right,
chance.
dude. Whatever. You know, the block is gonna be there. The mind block is what's gonna mess you up. What's gonna keep
You
you,
gotta
from
make more
gaining the muscle. You have to believe.
Yeah,
man.
you got to make more TS
You
ball
gotta
faces.
believe in something.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you make more crazy faces when you're lifting, then
Yeah.
you'll actually get bigger.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's a. I guess we can do that topic on another podcast because
100%.
yeah, I've got some stuff to say about that. But yes,
Yeah.
stay natty, kids. Don't.
We can talk
Please.
about your natural status
My natural
as
status.
well. Well, I
it
mean,
is-
obviously you're natty right now,
I am
but
still natty. Yes.
like,
I don't plan
future
on,
plans.
I don't plan on doing anything.
Was your-
not,
Really?
not right now?
Was your girlfriend holding you back from doing steroids at all?
Yeah, yes and no. That's actually a great question. She definitely didn't want me to do it, but I don't want to do it either, really. Like, I think that people who have classic physiques, like really good classic physiques that are natural, I think there's just something that's so cool and rewarding about staying natural. But then at the same time, like, it's always going to be a battle between me and like wanting something like greatness versus like wanting something that I feel better about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
right.
I don't know.
Well, like
If
my
I
opinion-
I hate the idea of going on a cycle and then
Yeah.
having to come off. And then
Yeah.
going on a cycle and then having to come off.
No,
like,
that's
it just,
a really good
it
point.
would just be terrible. Like right now, I can barely bulk because I don't like the way that I look when I bulk. Like, I like being shredded. If I could be 190 pounds, just peeled all the time, like, I would freaking love it. Like that's what I want to look like.
Right.
But like, yeah, I don't know.
that's a good point. And like, what was it? I was literally just about to like say something. Yeah, just never mind. Go ahead.
No, yeah.
Say something.
We were being at like if I got to sit at 190 pounds, I would like be satisfied. But I can't be that lean. I can't be that lean year round. But that's genuinely how I want to look. But if I want to win shows, I need to be. If I want to go pro, I should say. If I want to win a national show, I need to be 220 pounds on stage.
Well,
So I need 30 pounds of muscle.
gear. Yeah.
A lot of gear. Yeah.
Well, the way I look at it is, if you're a like yourself, like really competitive and natural, and you're only saying natural to say that you're natural, then is there any other reason why you're saying natural?
So for me, it's not. I'm not just staying natural to say that I'm natural.
No, I'm saying like as
Oh, okay.
someone. No, like if someone listening to this is natty for the sole purpose of bragging because they're natty,
Yeah.
that's like the same thing of like skipping out on like hanging out with your friends to go to the gym just so you can brag about you going to the gym.
And not hanging out with your
Yeah,
friends.
exactly. Like
Yeah.
if you're only saying natty, like you'd be so much like you compete so much better on gear, and you're only saying natty to be like I do it the hard way and stuff like that. Then that's like the wrong mindset.
Dude, it's hard. It's the age-old question of like trading greatness for health.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you
Well,
are not
dude.
going to live as long. You are going to probably have some health problems.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah, not probably.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's like
But it's like how devoted are you to this, and how devoted are you to
But dude, you
life.
see Sebum. Like, don't you watch Sebum's videos?
All
In
the time.
Sebum's videos, he gets depressed in his bulking season because he like calls himself skinny and he's like, I look
It
like
is-
crap. He doesn't even take off his shirt. He like
Yeah.
works out in like he doesn't work out in like tank tops because he wants to like hide himself. It's like
Yeah.
if the greatest physique on the face of the planet, which I genuinely think he is.
No,
If
I
he's the
think so too.
greatest physique on the face of this planet and he gets bad body dysmorphia in the off season, it's like how much more like it doesn't get any better from here for you or
Right.
me. No matter how big we get, it's like we're going to be just as dissatisfied as he is because he has the best physique in the world.
In the end, like, that's a humbling thought though too. Like,
yeah,
everyone struggles with like, damn, I'm not as good as this guy, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
yeah.
and then comparing yourself to yourself,
Yeah.
like just being like, when I was running all of that stuff, I looked so amazing. I don't look like that now. Like maybe people don't love me as much. Like it's gonna be weird to like interact with fans and not be like as big as I normally am. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird.
Super good point.
Like but then we all look at him and we're like, we don't care.
Exactly.
But that'll never change in his mind.
I think he also holds himself to a higher standard because like he is Mr. Olympia. You know? He's constantly talked about as the greatest physique ever, like, to be created. And so when he looks at himself and he's not Olympia stage, he's like, well, you know, it's like an unhealthy obsession with greatness almost.
That's
like,
where his worth is. Like,
exactly. Like your worth is like with bodybuilding is so strange because like with hockey or like with any other sport, like your worth is like playing time or like you did well because you get compliments from your coach or like you scored or whatnot. Where like with bodybuilding, it's like you pick out all these little things and it's you. You know, like to an extent, a team or like a sport is you, but like with bodybuilding, it is literally just you.
Yeah.
And like what you're doing wrong, and you only see the things you're doing wrong.
And how you can change.
Exactly.
No,
dude, it's so interesting.
Yeah.
Like that bodybuilding is such an interesting
It's
sport.
such a not talked about topic too, like the unhealthy obsession with perfection.
Yeah.
Because bodybuilding is literally trying to be perfect.
Yeah.
That's really true. I think too, like, another thing we need to consider when taking steroids is that you're just thinking about health. Like, oh, when I'm 70, I'm not going to be whatever. But mentally, you might not be as strong. Like, if you only view yourself in your peak 20s on steroids, and that was the high of your life, like, and the rest of your life, you're just like,
no,
that'll tear you down. Like,
that's 100%. Like that's exactly what I was saying about even like being on cycle versus not being on cycle. It's like it's like your peak is gonna be high, but your low is gonna be low. And then a lot of the times you look back on like, you know, when you were super, super shredded, like that for me, like I remember back on that and I'm like, damn, like I just wish I could do that again. And it just blots out all of the pain, like all of the hunger, all of the like feeling crappy and low energy, all that type of stuff. It just blots it out of my mind. And I just remember being shredded. And I'm like, I was happy back then. I'm like, no, I wasn't.
Right.
Like I thought I was small. I thought like all I wanted to do was eat. I couldn't wait for it to be over. You know what I'm saying? It was like all those different things. But all I see is
like
I was shredded, and
I
want to do that again. And it's like It's like no.
Which
like,
I mean,
when I was in that position, all I wanted to do was get out of it.
It's motivation, but it's at a cost.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like I don't know. It's like so crazy because if you don't have that, you're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
If you don't have that like drive in each stage of like off season and like bulk and cut and whatnot, like if you don't have that drive, then you're not going to go anywhere. But with that drive still comes like suffering.
Yeah.
It's like such a like contradictory thing that's not found in like anything else.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's nuts to me to think about that.
Yeah.
Cause like I've never been in that position. I'm only making improvements. And like I'll look at myself and be like, you know, like I feel like you're really small today, but then like I'll look at like a post I posted a month back and be like, oh wait, like I am way bigger now.
Yeah.
So like I can't really speak for anybody that's done like a shred and then bulked. So like I don't know how that feels.
You're just built different right now.
I'm just shredded year round.
Enjoy the time of your life, bro.
Dude, I can't stress enough how much I just want to go up like at least 2% body fat, because like this is where I naturally sit, I think, because my quality of life is freaking perfect.
Yeah.
Because like some people be at 9% body fat and like be miserable.
Yeah.
Where like I'm just chilling, and like I'm not even like bragging or anything, but like it's just like a genetic thing. You just chill there.
Yeah.
Because like,
well, honestly, at the point where if you chill there, your body will build muscle there.
yeah, exactly.
So like you don't, especially as somebody who's only been lifting for a year and a half, you don't need to push the envelope. You can probably sit at 3,500 calories and a cup of olive oil a day and you'll be just fine. So like
Shot-
you're
couple
gonna,
shots of
you're gonna
olive
put
oil.
on plenty of muscle, like just
Yeah,
sitting right
I
where
just-
you are.
Could I, realistically, as far as pro cards come, what would you say, like, could you do that naturally?
Getting a pro
'Cause
card?
I've always been on the
You know who
impression-
Bob Waterhouse is?
Oh my gosh, this sounds so familiar.
Bob Waterhouse, he's a classic physique pro. I
Yeah.
do believe that he is natural. I will show you a photo. Yes, he has been a massive inspiration for me. And I think that you can do it, but you're not going to do it till you're like 30, 35. Like when you're like literally the biggest you can ever get. This is Bob Waterhouse right here. He's
Wow.
Oh, geez.
he's a classic physique pro.
I don't doubt he's natty,
No,
honestly.
yeah, he looks definitely natty.
Like, he doesn't-
He's absolutely insane.
He doesn't
His
look
quads,
natty.
Those are crazy.
Yeah, and he's a classic physique pro. So if anybody, yeah, you guys. Oh, his name is Rob, not Bob. I keep calling him Bob.
Well, Robert is short or is long for Bob.
really?
Yeah, Bob is like the shortened version of Robert.
Oh, I had no idea. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, that's what he looks like on stage.
Yeah, which
absolutely
is nuts.
insane.
He's crazy.
He has an absolutely insane physique, and
Yeah.
I 100% believe that he is natural.
Yeah.
And I think that I think that you can become a pro. Like I genuinely believe right now, I think that I could become a pro. I think
Oh,
I could be a
no
classic.
doubt.
I think that I
For
could be
sure.
a classic physique or men's physique pro, but I would be 40 or like 38 by the time that it happens. I'd have to have insane muscle maturity. I'd have to like pick the right show probably.
Well,
like you'd have to pick
eventually-
a show that wasn't as competitive.
Yeah.
You would have to like I think that I could do it, but it's a matter of like getting my pro card when I'm 24 or getting my pro card when I'm 40.
Right. Dude, I think you could definitely get pro card. Like, even seeing you on stage, like some of your stage posts and stuff like that, or like working out with you, like low key. When the first time I came to lift with you, and like I saw you take your shirt off, I was like, whoa, he looks way bigger than like I actually thought. Because like I didn't think you were small, but I was like,
I
like,
get that.
this guy's way
I get
bigger.
that quite a
IRL.
bit because I don't know. I look smaller. It tends to happen with taller physiques, and it'll probably start happening with
Oh,
you.
yeah.
What
Oh,
you'll
it
notice
already
is that
happens with me.
shorter people look a lot bigger on
Yeah.
social
They
media.
just fill out way better.
Yeah, and they fill out way better, but then you meet them and you're a small
Kinda
person.
small. Yeah.
But then like taller people, like you meet them, especially if you're tall and wide,
Yeah.
like you're a lot bigger, and it
Yeah,
doesn't show
100%.
through on camera unless you stand next to other people like on
Right.
stage. Then you're like, oh,
Right, because like you blew out the competition on stage.
thank you.
In my opinion, like
There were
or-
some men's physique guys that were
well,
pretty
yeah,
insane.
well they don't have a weight cap either.
Yeah, I was like, well, it's just funny because I also watch videos of people where they're comparing, like people don't understand classic physique. Like people
No,
do not
not
understand
even
that classic
close.
physique is not bodybuilding. Like classic physique is like a lot more of a beauty contest.
Yeah,
It's like mass is taken so much more into consideration even in men's physique nowadays. Like rather than classic physique. Like classic physique, a 200 like 30-pound guy will lose to like a 170-pound guy.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
just like based off of
It's-
like how classic you look.
it's so
It's literally a classic competition.
it's
not
so
a bodybuilding
genetically-
competition.
like it's so genetically like relied on. I think more so than men's physique. Because you can, with men's physique, you want that V taper, right? I mean, you want the V taper no matter what, but especially in men's physique. But you can, even if you don't have a small waist, you can still look like a V. Where
Yeah,
like with
sure.
classic, you get to a point where everyone has huge delts, everyone has huge
Yeah.
everything.
And it's all about like your structure.
Exactly.
And like
The
how
only
you look
thing
in a front double
separating
bicep.
you, yeah, the only thing separating you apart from like the person you're standing next to is like so minuscule. Like the layman I would be like, why did this guy win over that guy? Because they look the exact same. Where like the judges are literally looking at like veins and like
Yeah.
like literally how this muscle goes like that and how close it looks to like the statue of David.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Like,
Let's see here. Yeah, when it comes to classic physique, genetics just play like such a big role. I have a question for you. You know who Ramon Dino is, right?
oh yeah.
Do you think he can beat Chris Bumstead this year?
I've been looking at his account pretty thoroughly. Sebum hasn't posted a lot of his physique in a while. I think Sebum
Coming out with something.
Yeah, I think Sebum's coming out a lot bigger.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Like, especially looking at his videos, his arms have blown up. So I think.
But
What did he place last year?
You think Ramon can do it? I think he got fourth.
Fourth, okay.
But then at the Arnold Classic, he beat Urs, so he moved up kind of a spot.
Really? I thought Urs won.
No, the Arnold Classic, Urs got third behind Brian and Ramon.
Okay.
And oh wait, no, he got fourth. I can't remember because what's his name also competed at the Arnold. The guy who got second at the Olympia.
Yep. Yeah.
I can't remember his name.
Wasn't it like Josh something? I feel like.
Why can I not
no idea.
remember his name? I feel so bad right now.
Yeah.
That's so.
He's
that's
watching
so
it.
not-
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. What are
Sorry, man.
what are the odds, Mr. Well, our second place, Mr. Olympia.
Almost Mr. Olympia.
That
No,
just
I
shows
think-
if you don't get first, your name is not.
Oh my gosh. Like name like 3 people who competed with Arnold. Yeah.
Yeah. it's
I love Ur's physique. Maybe more than I like Chris Bumstead.
Really? Let's see it.
Have you seen him before?
I've seen a little bit of him.
He is like insane. And people think I'm crazy when I say that, but this guy,
Ooh.
he's like
I think you are crazy. Not
he-
gonna lie.
How much lighter is he?
dude,
than-
I don't know. I
doesn't-
see him here. Let
He
me.
doesn't look as full as Sebum. Okay.
His like he.
That's a
he's
good
like
shot.
Vacuum
built-
is really good.
He is built so class. He's so classically
No,
put
he
together.
is
And like
seriously-
his waist is so.
No, he's built like classic.
His
He doesn't
poses
even-
look
physique.
insane.
He doesn't even have like that small of like an actual like hip bone structure.
Right, because you
But
can't.
his like
Yeah.
physique is like an hourglass. It's so interesting.
Yeah.
But I'm rooting for him to
Okay.
win Mr. Olympia. I want him to.
Yeah.
But there's no way he's going to. At least not yet.
I don't know.
He's not going to beat Sebum. There's no way.
I don't think so.
There's no way.
Um,
But like if I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I'm probably
looks
crazy.
super good. I think Sebum. What does his back look like?
His
his back
is
good?
really good.
Is it good?
I'll try to find you a photo.
Because that's what loses shows is your back.
Yeah. Here.
Like even like where your lats insert is such a
Important factor.
yeah, exactly. Like, what would you say? High insertions or low insertions are better for classic?
Dude, I literally in the middle.
Yeah.
Like I think that like in the middle. I think that like
Where would
super
you-
low is bad,
Yeah.
and I think like super high is bad.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think that like
Well, super
like
high.
Sebum has like in the middle.
Yeah.
Like
exactly.
everybody's like Sebum's lats are low. It's like they are not low.
They're not low.
They are not low.
They're
Have you
right.
seen a guy with low lats?
Yeah,
all the way down.
Low
into
lats
his hip.
go all the way down to your hip.
Mhm.
He does not have low lat
I
insertion.
think it's perfect right where your thumb hooks under your like when you hit a lat
Above
spread.
your hip. No.
If your lat comes right into your rib cage, like right where your thumb comes. So I would say
it's really funny
yeah.
how a lot of people, like a lot of people, get mad at me for saying that Chris doesn't have.
low.
Chris doesn't
I
have
never
low
thought
lat
he had low
insertions.
lat
He
insertions.
doesn't. Yeah, look at that. Look at that shot.
That is so nutty.
Crazy.
I will say his legs are crazy.
He has like
but
the best rib cage.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
ever. Like
I was
his
gonna
rib
say,
cage is so crazy.
rib cage literally plays a role.
Oh, it
into
plays a
so much.
massive role. Alex has a really good
He
rib.
Yeah,
does.
I
That
don't.
is-
This is him standing next to Sebum.
Oh my gosh, he's okay.
Sebum's like wider, and he definitely has more mass. But
And
there's
his
something
shoulders,
like, there's
yeah.
something like pretty about Urs. Like Urs is just like
Yeah.
curvy.
Yo,
like
yeah,
it
his
sounds
curve is
weird.
definitely more than Sebum.
No,
Like
I-
Sebum,
Sebum, he goes straight.
He makes
like his
Sebum
waist,
look like blocky.
his waist goes straight down.
You know
Or
what I'm
like,
saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like
I see your
his-
point now, yeah.
his waist like goes in and then
Yeah.
it like goes out. It's
Sebum
so
also just
interesting.
takes the show because he's tall.
Yeah.
Oh, what's his freaking Rough Diesel?
Yeah.
Rough Diesel.
Yeah,
okay.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh, we could not remember his name.
Sorry, man.
Sorry, dude. You
My B.
need to win.
Yeah. Right.
Facts.
That's
You need
so
to
bad.
not be-
That's so bad.
Does ribcage play any role in chest development at all? Like
What do you
Alex.
think?
Alex definitely has a really nice chest too, and he has really nice ribcage.
I don't think so. I think that your muscle insertions when it comes to your chest are going to
Yeah.
be more important than that.
Okay.
But yeah, because some people like rib cage. What I'm really referring to is like
The lower.
like how your vacuum looks.
Oh,
Right,
okay,
it's
yeah,
really
yeah.
good
So,
when
like,
you have
when
a
you-
high rib cage
yeah.
that comes like in right here. Like if you look at my vacuum, I don't have a very good rib cage when it comes to that. Let me try to find.
That one's good.
It's like so like look how like my rib cage is nothing like Alex's.
No, you have a great one. I think yours.
You
looks
think?
good. Yeah.
I've always thought it's
Definitely
bad.
pretty tapered too, which is nice.
I've always thought it's bad because like I don't know it is way too. I feel like it doesn't look as good as it would if it was like if my ribs were higher up. Because I feel like my ribs are very dominant.
And it could change when you
You
grow
like
too,
Logan
but-
Franklin?
Yeah, he looks really good.
I love Logan.
He looks really
He's
good.
like, I love him, but his back holds him back for sure.
That's
But, like,
such-
look
yeah.
at that.
He's so classic looking,
I know. Tell me about
and
it.
his lats come in perfectly.
I love him so much. I love his physique. It's so good. I'm in love with him.
Let's get him on the Mogcast
Let's
2.0.
Mogcast 2.0. You have the invite. All right. Well, we should probably end it there.
We
That's an hour and
should.
30. We're
That
pretty
is-
much just
if you made
doing
it this
bro
far,
talk now. Yeah,
you.
that's impressive if you made it this far. Be sure to
Seriously.
drop a like. Use code BEAT on Rise.
at
whole
least
strength.
you know we don't use a script.
Yeah, that's true.
We're
We definitely
raw
don't use a
dogging
script. We're raw dogging it hard. Yes, sir. All right. Well, it was great talking with you boys, and hopefully
Super cool,
we can
dude.
get you on here again in the future. Thank you so much for listening, everybody. Peace out.
Word.